We are going to do fraction problem solving number 3. We're doing the 2 real-world problems that are located. So the first real-world problem involves Jennifer, or Jen, taking a box of donut holes to school. The box contains 8 chocolate donuts, or I guess they're donut holes, 9 glazed, and 3 blueberry, and 5 jelly donuts. Okay, the question says, what part of the box was jelly filled? So we need to know the part of the box. So the first question is, how many total donuts? So I'm going to write total and part, because we know that that's how we do our fractions. So this is going to be all the donuts on the bottom as our denominator, and the jelly will be on the top. So substituting in what we know, there are 5, let's go down here. There are 5 jelly donuts, and there are a total of 8 plus 9 plus 3 plus 5. So 5 over 8 plus 9 is 17, plus this 8. This is how I do my math. I break it into pieces. 5 over 25. I cannot leave it like that. We need to simplify by dividing the top and the bottom by the same number, which is 5. And you'll get 1 over 5 as your answer. So 1/5 is the answer to the donut hole problem. All right, let's go to our next problem. I'm going to change colors just so that it's a little easier to read. The second problem says, you are getting ready for a family vacation. Well, I hope one day. You decide to download as many movies as possible before leaving for the road trip. If each movie takes 1 2/5 hours to download, okay, and you downloaded for 5.5 or 5.25 hours, so that's 5.25 hours of download time. Well, those fractions might make you a little confused. So let's just pretend, and I'm going to change the color to maybe orange. Let's pretend that it takes 2 hours to download a movie, but I had 6 hours of download time. How would I solve that? Well, I would say 6 divided by 2, that would be 3 movies downloaded. So when it starts asking you questions as to what you were thinking, personally, the fractions I wanted to ignore for a little while just to make sure that I'm on the right track. So the first thing that it asks is, what are you being asked to find? We are finding the number of movies, of whole movies, or complete movies. What did they say? They said complete. So I'm going to write complete. Of complete movies downloaded. Number 2, they are asking, what is your mathematical process that you use to find your answer? Well, that's why I did this, because I needed to think about what mathematical process I'm using. I am going to divide the number of hours of download time by the amount of time it takes to download a movie. Is that the only way? No. I have seen students do this. I'm changing colors to show you a different way to do it. Some students did repeated addition. I am going to keep adding the 1 2/5 that it takes to download a movie until it reaches the 5 1/4 hours I had. Now, I'm going to show both of these. So, the way number 1, you're going to take the 5 1/4 and divide it by 1 2/5. I will also say some students switch these over into decimals, which will work if you know how to transfer it back. So 5 1/4 divided by 1 2/5. So in order for me to do that, I have to make these mixed numbers. So 5 times 4 is 20. 20 plus the 1 over the 4. Divided by 5 times the 1, which is 5, plus the 2 over 5. So notice that's how this came from. This is 5 times 1, 5 times 1, plus the 2. So I get 21 over 4 divided by 7 over 5. I know to divide fractions, I need to multiply by its reciprocal. 21 over 4 times 5 over 7. See how I flipped this? Okay. Multiply across the top. 21 times 5, in case you don't know, is 105. 105. 4 times 8 is 28. So that means that I am dividing 105 into 28. And I'm going to do some guessing. 28 times... let's see how close I can get. Let's see 3. I'm running out of room. So let's do 28 times 3. I get 24. Carry the 2. So I get 6, 7, 85. Can I do it again? 28, that'd be 2, 1. That'd be 1, 1, 2. So I can only get 3, and then I have a remainder. So that means I get 3 movies downloaded. So way number 1 says 3 movies.